Let's maybe start off in North Africa, in Egypt, where, as we speak, some African leaders are meeting there to talk about what's happening in the two Sudans, North Sudan and South Sudan. Your thoughts on that, Shaka?
I think that they are doing the thing really that needs to be done, and perhaps even most urgently, especially given that you have had a very bad situation in South Sudan. They have been having a civil war, they have been fighting, agreeing on some peace deals and this kind of stuff, and some of those peace deals have not been holding. And then, of course, you do have some significant changes in Khartoum as a result of civil society, professional bodies, and young people going to the streets and essentially exercising really their democratic right, which is they have found out that they have a right to own an opinion that is different from the authorities that were in power.
Speaking about young people, professional associations are staging a protest in Sudan. These guys have refused to vacate the premises of the army headquarters. They've been there since April 6, if I'm correct on that one, saying that we are not leaving this place unless if the military council meets our demands. And it looks like they might end up actually meeting some of their demands.
Well, I think that they are right, frankly, in insisting that this is not a change of guards. This is, in a sense, a sort of revolution, really, led by young people, professional people, and civil society, and some elements, in fact, within the military. The young people, the junior officers and all that kind of stuff, they felt that the conditions were ripe for change because they had had one man calling the shots for the last, more than 30 years. And, when you think about it, Omar Bashir presided essentially about the disintegration of what we knew as the Sudan. Now you have two countries and they have problems.
What could be the cause? Because they are saying that as far as they are concerned, the military council needs to do more than just saying that they are going to meet their demands. They actually want every one of those guys involved in previously in the government to be out. But on the other hand, I think that the two actually need each other because there is no way these guys are going to come and take over power without the help of the military.
They need each other. They definitely need each other in the sense that the civilians, the leaders of civil society and what have you, should get into very serious and urgent discussions with the military leadership so that they figure out how to compromise in the sense that the civilians are, by the way, backed by the African Union, which says that what they want to see constitutional kind of like order being restored. You also, in fact, have the voice of the United States of America. It says that power should be handed over, in a sense, to civilian authorities. And I think that what should be really done, at least from what I have seen in my view, considering what has been going on historically across the African continent, is that those who are going to lead the transitional government should be barred, for example, from running in the upcoming elections. Why? The reason I say that is because so that they do not have the head start, the advantage of being in a situation or in a position where they could actually manipulate the system to such an extent that when you hold the elections, these elections will probably not in fact have results that reflect the will of the people, but the will of those particular authorities who control the transitional government.